When Congressman Pat Tiberi came to Zanesville earlier this week, I sat down with him to discuss why he voted in favor of passing the Homeland Security funding bill, despite his objections to President Obama's recent executive order on immigration.
Within the Homeland Security bill are really important functions of defending the homeland, in addition to immigration. And so the choice was, okay, since the Senate doesn't have the votes to pass our bill, to defund it, and if they did, the president said he was going to veto it, what could we do?
The immigration portion of the bill won't be implemented until the court decides on its constitutionality.
Program wasn't authorized because the court stopped it, and we couldn't get it stopped legislatively, but it was stopped by the court. Prefer it be stopped legislatively. But when that couldn't happen, and then Homeland Security funding overall was at risk, I was one who said, I don't think it's worth risking stopping funding for really important agencies under the Homeland Security.
He's a continuing appeal. You know it's not going to go away without...
Yeah, he just filed another appeal yesterday, so this is not going to go away. I think it ultimately ends up in the Supreme Court.
Is that the only way that you see it being?
I think it's the best way that we have an opportunity to win, is in the Supreme Court. And this isn't just about immigration. This is about presidential power. It's not about even this president. It's about the office of the president and this president taking more power away from Congress than he necessarily has.
But until then, continue to see if you can get it taken away. And
yes.
If it doesn't, then you'll have to rely on the court. What if the court...
Well, then we're going to have to continue to try to fight this with a new president, and hopefully more believers in Congress that the president overreacted, because right now we don't have enough votes in the Senate.
With only 54 Senate Republicans, there are not enough votes to override a presidential veto without getting some Democratic votes. But Tiberi says that there are several Democrats in the Senate that share his opinion on President Obama's executive order being unconstitutional. We'll see how this all plays out as the Senate returns from recess tomorrow. And here, we'll be right back after this break.